mentioned Daniel Polka. Daniel Polka was starved by his mother. He was beaten. He was only 6 years old, and he was poisoned with salt. And I happened to mention Daniel Polka, and all of a sudden, bang, Emma Kelly does Daniel Polka. So there was a couple of other things that I'd mentioned. Within 5 days, she was doing uploads on it, and then I snapped. I pulled her on Twitter, and I said, stop fucking plagiarizing my content. I know that that's what you're doing. Now, there's also one of the mods in here that knew one of her mods. So my mod contacted this person and said, is she using BAM's content? And they said, yes, she is. And she's got BAM and you and everyone else blocked so that you can't say or do anything about it. So my mod said, well, BAM knows. She's on this like a fucking pit bull, and I would advise you to tell Emma to stop. So like I say, I pulled her on Twitter. Not once, twice. Also, thank you very much indeed. Lulu pulled her on Twitter as well. And I also did a post about it on YouTube. But if I was to talk about something, like we talked about Danny Rowling, within days she'd done Danny Rowling. Like I say, I don't get paid for this. She does. If you've got all these PhDs and you're wonderful and blah, 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 and a criminologist, pardon me, how come whenever I talk about something within hours, you're researching it? How come you don't know about these already? Because I don't have a license to practice. But funnily enough, I don't need to steal ideas from anyone else. I'm up to date on these things. Do you know why? Because I get off my lazy ass and I do research myself. And I look for news, and I keep my eye on the FBI websites, and I keep my eye on the places that talk about these things as factual information that's given out by the state that it happened in. I don't steal from people on the internet. I'm not a thief, and I'm not a liar either. I'm as poor as a church mouse, and I'm a lippy bitch. But that's about it. I'm no fucking thief, and I'm no liar.